Have you ever caught yourself saying, I'll start tomorrow, or I'm just not ready yet? If you're tired of letting excuses hold you back from your dreams, then this video is for you. Today, we're diving deep into why excuses stop us and, more importantly, how you can break free from them to create the life you truly deserve. Excuses are like invisible chains. They convince us that our dreams are too big, our problems too complicated, or our time too short. You might have a brilliant idea or a burning desire to change your life, yet somehow that inner voice whispers, not now, maybe later. And before you know it, another day is gone, filled with regret and what ifs. But here's the truth. Excuses are not a sign of weakness. They're a signal that something needs to change. They're the byproducts of fear, fear of failure, fear of the unknown, and sometimes even fear of success. When we allow these excuses to dictate our actions, we give up the power to shape our future. Imagine waking up every day with a sense of purpose, ready to take on challenges without hesitation. Imagine replacing I can't with I will, and stepping into a world where every small win builds unstoppable momentum. Today, I'm going to share 3 powerful steps to help you break free from the cycle of excuses and finally take control of your life. Step 1. Recognize and own your excuses. The first step in overcoming excuses is to recognize them for what they are: habitual responses to discomfort and fear. Take a moment to reflect on your day. What excuses have you made recently? Write them down. By putting these excuses on paper, you're no longer allowing them to hide in the recesses of your mind. They become visible, tangible, and easier to challenge. Ask yourself, what am I really afraid of? Is it failure, judgment, or perhaps even success? Once you identify the root cause, you can start addressing it directly. Remember, every excuse is a chance to learn more about yourself and your fears, and acknowledging them is the first step toward transformation. Step 2, reframe your mindset and build momentum. Now that you've recognized your excuses, it's time to change the narrative. Instead of thinking, I'm not ready, shift your mindset to, I'll be ready when I take the first step. Start with something small, a single action that propels you forward. This could be as simple as spending 5 minutes brainstorming ideas for your project or taking a short walk to clear your mind. The key here is consistency. Small wins build confidence, and confidence fuels action. Each time you push past an excuse, you prove to yourself that you are capable. Over time, these little victories add up, and you begin to see a pattern. Progress, not perfection, is what matters. Embrace the idea that every effort is a step forward, no matter how small it might seem. Step 3. Create an actionable plan and routine. A well-crafted plan is your antidote to excuses. When you have a clear roadmap, there's little room for doubt or delay. Start by setting specific, achievable goals. Break them down into bite-sized tasks that are easy to tackle. For example, if your goal is to start a new project, outline the very first step. Maybe it's researching your topic or drafting an initial idea. Design a daily routine that includes dedicated time for these tasks. When the habit becomes ingrained, the brain stops seeing these actions as burdensome chores and starts viewing them as essential parts of your day. Accountability is also crucial. Consider sharing your goals with a friend or writing them in a journal. Each day you check off a task, you chip away at the excuses that once held you back. Let me share a quick story. A few years ago, I found myself trapped in a cycle of excuses. Every time I thought about starting a passion project, I convinced myself that I wasn't ready. One day, after writing down every excuse I could think of, I decided to take one small step. I committed to writing just 1 sentence a day. It wasn't much, but it was a beginning. Over time, that single sentence turned into paragraphs, paragraphs into pages, and before I knew it, I had completed something I once thought was impossible. This experience taught me that overcoming excuses isn't about making a giant leap. It's about taking consistent, small actions. If I can do it, so can you. Recap and reinforcement. Let's recap what we've covered today. 1. Recognize and own your excuses. Identify the fears behind your excuses by writing them down. 2. Reframe your mindset. Replace I'm not ready with I'll be ready when I take action, and celebrate every small win. 3. Create an actionable plan. Break your goals into manageable tasks and build a routine that supports consistent progress. Each of these steps is designed to empower you and turn your can't into a resounding I will. Remember, every great journey begins with a single step. The path to success isn't paved with perfection. It's built on perseverance and the willingness to overcome excuses. Now it's time for you to take action. Grab a notebook and jot down one excuse that's been holding you back. Next, write a small action you can take today to challenge that excuse. Commit to that action and share your progress in the comments below. Let's build a community where excuses no longer have a place in our lives. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for more practical tips and motivational insights. Remember, if you're tired of excuses, this is your moment to break free and unleash your true potential. Your future is waiting. Start today. Thank you for watching, and here's to a life defined not by excuses, but by bold, consistent action.